So when Jennifer and my mom were alive, they were both my two support systems. And when you have strong support systems like that, and I mean, that's the strongest, your wife and your mom, you really don't need anything else. So has there been times where I wanted to see a friend of mine or a cousin, a relative, but they're blowing you off. Everybody has such a busy schedule in their lives. They're like, Rich, this weekend's not good. Next weekend's not good. Maybe 3 weekends from that we can maybe get together. You don't even care. You don't even think about it. You're like, whatever. I don't care if it's 4, 5, 6, 7 weekends from now. You know what I mean? Because you have a solid as a rock, support system between your wife, your mom. You got everything. Your family, your kids. You're very secure. So, that's why like life goes on. You ever hear that expression? Life goes on. Like in other words, come on, baby, life goes on. It's like it doesn't make a difference. You could be best friends with someone, but they go their separate way. They get married, they have their own family. You go your separate way. You get married, you have your own family. It's someone like who's your best friend, say, who you used to see all the time. Suddenly 10 years passes by, 15 years passes by, 20 years passes by, and you don't see them anymore because you both are living separate lives, doing your own thing, and that's okay. All of this is okay until something like this happens, okay? Until you get hit with what I got hit with. When your wife and your mom pass away. And now you go from having the strongest support system to no support system. Like we say in Italian, we say zero, ugats, zero. No support system. So in other words, I don't have my wife, I don't have my mom, I got nothing now. So what happens now, you start to actually depend upon and rely upon people who are living their old lives. So now it becomes a difficult situation. It becomes a difficult situation because remember I said at the beginning of this video, people are living their own lives. You're not their priority. Their lives, their family are their priorities. So they keep giving you the push off. They're like, look, Rich, I'll call you later tonight, but I can't talk too long. I got to go to work. I got this, I got that going on. I'll talk to you in a few minutes. So, well, when can we talk again? I don't know, maybe next week. Because they're busy. And the thing is, you don't have any support system. You want them to, do what's called the impossible. You want them to prioritize you. You want them to say, come on, let's get together tonight. Rich, bring the kids. I'll make you dinner. Come over. It's not happening because they're living their own lives. So I think this is the time in my life where I'm going to start feeling very alone now. You might say, well, you got the kids. Yeah, I got the kids. But the kids want to hang out with their friends. They want to have fun. They go to school. Like it's a different thing. Like where I spend a lot of time with my kids is with their friends. And the reason why I do that is because I want them to have fun, but I want to kind of be around them too. And thank God I have at least a situation where a lot of their friends, they look at me like they knew me. They look at me as, it's okay if I hang out. Like you don't normally have kids wouldn't want the adults around. I've gained their trust. They're like, look, you're cool, Rich. We love you. They think of me like, we're all family. Like for instance, my son's friend William. So it's okay that I'm there. So they're hanging out, I'm there, and that's kind of how I have my time. Like that. Like the kids are having fun. I'm hanging out with the kids, and of course, there's times we just hang out, just me and the kids too. But I kind of always want them to have a good time. I want them to have fun, and I know when they're with their friends, they have fun. But in other words, where's the I guess the adult, you would say, right? The adult friend for me, or not. I'm not looking for one. I'm just giving, but just merely to talk, merely to vent about everything I'm going through. That's where I need that support system too, and I don't really have it anymore. And it's stupid things like this. Like I'm not really feeling the greatest. I think I'm under the weather a little bit. I tried to save my mom's life. God bless her. I gave her that mouth-to-mouth, resuscitation. I don't believe, I don't have pneumonia, but maybe I caught a little something, which is fine. I don't care. I had to do everything in my power to save my mom's life, but it's stupid things like this. Like I'm used to having my mom or my wife around. Like I was like a little big bambino, a little baby, And my wife would come to the doctor's appointments, or my mom would be like, "Come on, go." She pushed me to go, and you know, all that motherly, love, that support that a mother gives you. You gotta do it. You're gonna be all right. This is how I lived my whole life. I know it's funny maybe to all of you, but so now I'm just alone. Like I don't feel well, and I'm like, okay, I gotta go to the doctor's like by myself, and I gotta do everything by myself. I gotta clean the clothes. I gotta take the dogs out. I gotta feed the dogs. I gotta feed the kids. I gotta pay the bills. I gotta clean the dishes. I gotta take the garbage out. Dinner. What we're gonna eat. It's like you're doing everything yourself, and I am not effing used to it. It's freaking me out, to be honest with you. I'm not used to it. I'm doing it. I don't want you to think I'm not. I am doing it. I'm doing everything. But it's a little mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling to do everything yourself and to not have help. So I know eventually I could hire someone, which is something I might do, just to get some help, here. But other than that, I've been doing it all myself. So anyway, a lot of changes. A lot of changes. The times, they are a-changing. Bob Dylan. Please read the description of this video. If you do have a good heart, would like to help our family during our biggest, most heartbreaking, challenging time in our lives, losing my wife and my mother, Josephine. God bless all of you. God bless your family.